The vegan diet will cure everything in the world as long as you do it right. You either stay 80-10-10, or you do it raw, or you do high carb, low fat, or you do the starch solution. You have to do it right, the way the guru says, and that one way will work for every single person. And if it doesn't work for you, it's not that you had different needs or that those foods just don't work for you. It's because you did the vegan diet wrong. What's up, my friends? Welcome to another video. I'm Rob Stuart and I'm here to help you get your skin and your overall health back on track. In today's video, I'm gonna be discussing the biggest problem I had with the vegan diet, or the biggest issue that I had with the vegan diet was not that it didn't have benefits or that it didn't work for what I was trying to use it for. It was simply that I stayed on it too long. Hey, feel free to hit that notification bell and that like button and that subscription button. Subscribe to this channel if you're liking this content and if it's helping you. If not, okay, so before I get into this video, I want to start off with just crushing the biggest misconception and the biggest thing you hear from current vegans about ex-vegans. You did it wrong. No, I didn't do the vegan diet wrong. I did it pretty damn perfectly, actually. I ate all whole foods. I never cheated. I practiced proper food combining. I ate seasonally and I ate locally and I ate all organic. I did the diet well enough to heal my skin and to really take hold of my health, but I didn't do the diet well enough to make it work long term. That's an argument that makes no sense that I hear all the time. So for those of you who are gonna leave, you did it wrong in the comment section, or for those of you who feel like the vegan diet will cure everything in the world as long as you do it right. You either stay 80-10-10, or you do it raw, or you do high carb, low fat, or you do the starch solution. You have to do it right, the way the guru says, and that one way will work for every single person. And if it doesn't work for you, it's not that you had different needs or that those foods just don't work for you. It's because you did the vegan diet wrong. That's what I hear all the time. It's a load of crap. And if you are someone who is struggling with your vegan diet and you're trying to stay vegan because you're doing it wrong, it's just time to make a switch. I did it right. The clients that I work with have done it right. A ton of people that you hear about with their anecdotal stories did the vegan diet right, and we still had major issues with it. And the point of this video, to be straightforward, is the biggest issue is not the vegan diet. It's staying on the vegan diet too long and using the vegan diet for the wrong reasons. Let me explain. The benefits from the vegan diet happen pretty quickly, as long as you're not eating a bunch of foods that trigger weird immune responses. And there's a lot of trigger foods in the plant kingdom. Reduction of body fat for most people, some reduction in inflammation, more energy, less brain fog. This is what happened to me. Right away there was benefits, but then very quickly those benefits go away and the diet needs to be adjusted. Also, a big part of the benefits don't come from the fact that you're eating a vegan diet. They come from the fact that you're not eating the standard American diet anymore, or some other really crappy diet. Once you stop eating a standard American diet, no matter what healthy diet you jump on, you're gonna feel a ton better. So it's been my experience both with myself and with working with over 900 clients and consulting with over 900 people, listening to their stories, watching how their bodies actually heal. And what you see is this: when you go plant-based, when you go vegan and you're using it as a cleansing and detoxification method, it can work really, really well. But when the cleansing and the detoxification stops, that's when the adjustment has to be made. You can easily add a few bioavailable animal foods that are high in fat and high in protein and will round out your nourishment and start to actually build and nourish your body rather than catabolize it. Number two, you can make a drastic refinement the way I did. And this is what I needed because the vegan diet had really malnourished and screwed my body up so bad that just adding a few animal foods wasn't really gonna cut it. I needed a much bigger intervention. I needed a huge block of nourishing and building foods to regenerate my body. And this is the second adjustment you can easily make. I just went carnivore, or you can go keto, limiting your plant foods and really focusing on the bioavailable animal foods. For me personally, and for most of the clients that I work with, really 3 months is the most you ever need to stay on the vegan cleansing detoxification protocol. For a lot of people, 30 days is really all that you might need as a transitional cleanse or tool, or 2 months. So somewhere between 1 and 3 months is all that you would need being 100% vegan or plant-based. And for me, I stuck on that type of diet, and yes, I refined it, and yes, I changed it over time, and I listened to my needs, and I did my best to stay within the vegan system. But after the 3-month mark, I should have made a switch. I should have made my adjustment, and that's where my clients make their adjustment, and it works absolutely perfectly. So for me, going vegan had some benefits, and it was 100% the right move. It taught me discipline on how to eat. I went from eating standard American bullcrap fast food diet to eating all whole foods to preparing all of my foods at home, so it taught me discipline. It also brought my health to a whole new place. I was really sick on the standard American diet, and then as a vegan, I felt 1,000 billion times better. But the longer I stayed vegan, the worse I felt, and each year got worse and worse and worse and worse. I was vegan for 8 years, and by the 8th year, I was really a mess. My teeth were falling out, my hormones were a mess, I was having constant brain fog. Hormonally, I was falling apart. I couldn't hold on to body weight. I had no desire for sex. I had no desire for food. I was an absolute mess. I was falling apart. So again, it wasn't going vegan that was the issue. It was staying vegan for too long that was the issue. Almost immediately after the 2-week mark of being carnivore, I felt a pretty major difference, just mentally, physically. Within 3 months, almost every single issue I was experiencing from the vegan diet and the vegan lifestyle was absolutely gone. My hormonal health was on point. My mind was working just perfectly. My hormones were back. My body weight was back. My strength was back. My hormones, I said that again because they were really back. Sex drive was back. Mental clarity was back. And most of all, my teeth were beginning to regenerate and start to look and feel really good. So for those reasons, my own personal journey, my experience, plus the experience I've had with hundreds and hundreds of clients who've gone through the exact same thing, it is my opinion that the vegan diet isn't necessarily a problem. The problem is using it in the wrong way. It is a cleanse, it is a detox, and it can work really well if you use the tool for the correct amount of time and for the correct reason. The biggest issue people have with staying strict vegan is they stay on it too long. Yes, there are lots and lots of people who take a vegan approach and all they do is add some bioavailable animal foods that work well for them, and they are good to go. That might be you, but if the cleansing and detoxification from the vegan diet has ended, you have to make that adjustment or you're just gonna fall apart. Or you can make a bigger adjustment like the one I made. Going carnivore, going animal-based keto can make the issues that you're experiencing from over cleansing go away very quickly. And it's a quite enjoyable and easy to establish and easy to eat diet. So I'm gonna end the video there, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you'd like to debate a little bit, if you'd like to share your experience, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about this topic. I already know that many of you will say, there's plenty of people who've been vegan for 100 years and they are still super healthy. And yes, I know that's true. And there's also people who have been, smoking cigarettes and drinking whiskey every single day of their life and like to shoot up heroin, and they're 99 years old and they're still healthy too. So it doesn't mean that heroin and drinking alcohol and whiskey every single day is going to lead to a long, sustainable life. They have a word for that. It's called anecdotal evidence. Where I'm coming from in this video is not just my own anecdotal experience, it's the literal data I've gathered from working with so many people and listening and hearing their stories and their evidence. So this is an evidence-based video, and what I've seen is what I just shared. If you're looking to get a hold of me to become one of my private clients, there is a link in the description box. You can find me on the Instagram as Stuart, Rob Stuart. In real life, I'm just plain old simply Robert Hugh Stewart. Most of my friends call me Rob Stewart. HolisticHealthActivation.com is my website. You can find the 3 phases workbook there. I'll be back with many more videos, guys. Thanks so much for your support. Bye.